Hi guys, QueenKattz back again with another quick video. This video I'm going to do on a few of the chain accessories, the Pochette extenders, a keychain kind of, but it's still a Pochette extender, but I use it on my keychain and I didn't bring my keys in. So here are my two Pochette extenders here. And this is one of my latest purchases here. It is the mini pochette accessoire. And what I can do with this is I can hook them all together. And I can, if I want to hook them all together, and I can make a really big shoulder strap for it. Or what I've been doing is inside my bag there's a D-ring. On most of the bags there's a D-ring, and I've been hooking it on the D-ring. Let's see if this one here has a D-ring. Yeah. So on my Delightful it's got a D-ring right here. And what I do is I just, either way, I hook them on and I hook them to my keys and I just drop it in my bag and I always know where my keys are. Or you can hook it into your pochette. You can either use the pochette chain and hook it there, or depends how you use it. If you just want to use your bag as a little handbag, but you want to keep it in, you can hook it to this and hook it to your bag. You can really do so much. What I use this for, and you know that the keychains are super expensive, and I just haven't seen any that I have to have or really like. They're very, very heavy and loud and noisy, and that's not me. I use this as a keychain, and this is probably the cheapest version of a keychain you'll find. I think it's $140 around there. And I just put my keys on that end. I think I have a set of keys in the door here. These are just my studio keys. So I just hook my keys on there. And then I hook that into my bag, onto my D-ring, or if I'm just taking this little guy out, I'll hook it on there. Or, you know, you can hook it onto something in your jacket, and this is the perfect kind of key ring for me. It's not loud and noisy, and sometimes I hook this on my little the little pochette. It's called the clefs, the keychain, the key purse, the key pouch, and I hook it on that. But really, it's endless. So if you want to just go into Louis Vuitton and buy yourself a little treat, look at the little Pochette extenders. There's a few other options. They do come in silver. They have some in the men's selection, or yeah, in their grouping as well of their keychains. They've got some really, really, really heavy ones like this, but super heavy, big, thick for the men. You know, but this is always a really nice option. Another thing I was doing when I first got it is I was dressing up my little bag. So I was gonna buy two and use them as accessories on my Neverfull to keep it closed, but that would mean adjusting the chain, and I think that's just, well, we'll see how that's going to go. It hasn't happened yet, but it's so cute when I have this little bag. My Petite Noé, it's very, very cute on that bag, and it just adds something to it. You know, and I've also, on this little guy, I've also hooked my keys right on the side so that they're handy. So whatever works for you. I also hook this, on almost every bag, my, this big Pochette extender, but its purpose is endless. If you have a bag with a loop in it anywhere, you can use this on any style, any brand, anything. And I mean, if I want to just hook my keys long, but I don't usually use it on this one. If I did, it would be the inside. But on my Speedy, it works really nice on all the bags I have. But on my Speedy, you know, I could put it here. And it just adds that little bit of jewelry, because I know those jewelry pieces can cost $400, $500, $600. So that's an inexpensive way to dress up your bag and still be within Louis Vuitton. And it just adds that little, like, I like things simple, but it just adds that little bit of class. So there you go. And I do have a bag on order, and I will be getting that one when it comes in, providing it's in better condition than the one they had. The one that they had in the store, their sort of demo model, they had to send back because it wasn't worth selling. But the new version, like the new bag that they had, that they brought out for me, I didn't like the way the leather was on the bottom. You do have to inspect those bags. They are all made by hand, and the Pochette leather is all cowhide, and of course cowhide has its own little natural grains and lines in it, and I didn't want any of that, so I'm waiting to see this specific bag that comes in, and I will show you which one it is when I get it. I will do a review right away. And yeah, so it's going to be pretty exciting to get that bag. But until then, you know, I buy the little pieces here and there, the quick fixes. I mean, you can also, I've seen people chain these to the outside of their bag, but there you go. Okay, guys, peace, take care, and enjoy your day, and I will see you very soon. Bye-bye.